And I'm dropping an album on Christmas.
So we got Earn and Company in here, G Talk 2020. We gonna get right into it, right into the show. Shout out to our YouTube viewers. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all.
What's good?
Instagram, Facebook, y'all already know the vibes. YouTube, I got my brother OG Sterlz, Ordinary Generalz. I got Earn and Company right here. Two players from the Shine My Brothers for Life. We gonna get right into it. Supreme in the back. You know the vibes. Plethora Clothing Line. What's the name of this track you about to play for us, bro?
You know what I'm saying? Before I say the track, you know, I'm gonna have to do my little, you know what I mean? Got the MCMs on, all pink. Wouldn't have known it if I told you, you know what I'm saying?
You popping this
You
shit.
know what I'm saying? Get the little, you know, Rick Owens champion, you know what I mean? So, but,
I see the Ricks.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like this. I'm dropping an album called After 12, and the first song I'm gonna play from it is called Worth It.
Yeah.
Produced by KE on the track.
Let's get it. Worth it.
Let's get it. First song, Worth It, y'all.
Shout out KE.
Let's get it.
On the
Let's
track.
get it.
Turn up a little bit. Let's hear that shit. Crank that up a little bit. That's a
Play that
vibe.
shit again. Play that shit again. DJ.
DJ
Songs
Earn.
that start over. You know what I'm saying?
DJ Earn. Run that back. Run that back.
You know what I'm saying? Track stop.
G Talk 2020. We breaking exclusives. We got Earn and Company. This some real vibe, wavy shit. And you hear it first. G Talk 2020. Make sure y'all check out his album. Earn and Company. Yeah. We got Earn and Company in the building. OG Sterlz. G Talk 2020.
Ordinary Generalz in the building. Let's go. Earn the Company going crazy after 12.
After 12. Coming out on Christmas.
Christmas. It's a little early gift for y'all.
I gotta get my boy KE on the track.
We gonna call this the listening party.
Yes, sir.
So, Earn, bro, this shit hard. What made you decide to call your shit After 12?
It really started because
It was after 12.
it was. You know, it was noon 01 and it was midnight 01. No, but I did this song called A to Z, and you know Wayne, favorite rapper growing up today. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I want to do Alphabet Bitches. You know what I'm saying? What's my version of Alphabet Bitches? And so the hook was, call me on my cell. It's after 12. I got girls from A to Z. Hit me if you're free. Call me on my cell. It's after 12. And then that just says so much. You know what I'm saying? Like that stanza, that after 12 just said so much to me, and the songs surrounding it were, you know, based on, you know, love. I call this my love album. This is my, you know, I call it the love above. You know what I'm saying? But it was really like, let me dig a little deep. Let me personalize this truly to give people a, a piece of me for real. Like, rap, sing, you know what I'm saying? We make songs, but like, let me, and like, shout out to my nigga KD for this song in particular, but he was, we just had a conversation about, let's dial all of this in and take it, let's take it there. Let's make a song. Let's, really make a hit. You know what I'm saying? And we sat down and we did that. So,
Perky wasn't working, man. It wasn't working. Perky wasn't working.
Man, and that's the worst part when the Perky stopped working. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, damn. Wait a minute. Let me chill. Let me get a sense of where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Because these should be doing the job. And so, if I'm feeling that way, that strongly about something, that I might, love to do, whatever, then whoever she is that important.
You gotta make up for it too.
You know what I'm saying? And let's make an album about her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which could be a bunch of hers and a bunch of she's. But so I'm gonna take that Alphabet Bitches concept, that A to Z song I made, and turn that into a full album. You know what I'm saying? So that's exactly what I have to do.
Real talk. I feel that. Now, Sterling, what's going on with you, bro?
My boy. Oh man. First off, I want to appreciate you for letting us come through again.
Yeah, love, bro. Love.
This is our third episode.
Yeah, man. Alumni. You gotta get him a chain.
Got to, man. No. D-Talk 2020 been showing Ordinary Generals and me and my people love since day one. So shout outs to y'all, man. Y'all doing such a hell of a job. Shout outs to all the fans, all the followers out there, man. Love y'all for real. But man, me and Ern, we just been in the trenches working, and we've been coming up with a lot of new ideas, a lot of projects that we got coming up, especially around Christmas and New Year's. So like with this album, we got a listening party coming up.
That's dope.
We're really trying to get something involved with that. And then, we might do like a little showcase or two or something that's going around the city of Chicago. It's kind of slow right now, but I think that we got something in store for y'all, hopefully coming up in the New Year's, and where we can actually have our own platform and we can have individual artists come through and, do like a little showcase, that we can actually really show the real talent out there, the real efforts out there, entrepreneurs out there, people that really want to showcase their work, they bring through Ordinary Generals. But man, I just been working my ass off, bro. I just been coming with ideas, coming up with new ideas, and just trying to reach out to people that really, is looking for that direction of trying to, do better with their career, do better with themselves as well.
True.
And, because I want to focus more on the mindset of things more than just, I got to work on the music, I got to work on this. No, you got to also work on your mindset. You got to also work on your health. You got to also work on direction where you need to be able to support what the fuck you trying to do.
Yeah.
So that's the message I'm just trying to bring out there with Ordinary Journals and just with myself in general as a, human being, as a person. So, we really be working out here, man. Like, I know we got a new project coming up with our boy Joe. It's in the works right now.
Joe McGrath.
Shout out Joe. Shout out Joe.
That man, he's a myth. He's a guy. He's a legend. Fucks with him heavy. Man, we got this super trippy project coming out very, very soon for y'all. And so much more to do.
That's cool as hell.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely. What's up with you, bro? How many tracks on the new project after 12?
Man, 9. 9 tracks. I told myself early, like, I'm really not trying to go above 10, 12, 13. I should be able to get my point across. And the songs are so, succinct. It's just there that's what it needed to be. And one of the songs, straight up, is a violin, interlude. Shout out to Benta. Yes, sir. Shout out Daniel. I got a Sterlz College Kanye moment, but no, it's 9 tracks on there. it, man, been working on this for a couple years, really trying to get it right. And it just feels so good that it is done, and it's everything I wanted to say, convey. And I'm just really proud of this one, man. From the cover to the to the song structure, to the layout, to everybody involved, like this is, and the project that Sterlz is alluding to, that big OG is speaking on. This album will be a visual experience. Yeah. I've been really like playing in the animation realm, with a lot of my videos, and I just really want to take that. It's like, okay, I want to have a character. Let's make a character. Let's make this a comic. Let's make Earn and Company. Let's materialize this and do things that literally, shit, you cannot do live. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so I really wanted to take this album and this album in particular, and that song, that's the first single from it, Worth It, and show the craziest images and visuals that I can. So yeah, we're gonna take this up a couple notches. So yeah, we're gonna do a animated.
Got some static going on. Excuse me. I'm listening.
No, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? The difficulties are part of the technicality. You know what I'm saying? So respect it. Right. But yeah, man, no, 9 tracks, and it's just so beautiful to me. Yeah. And it's just like, man, it's crazy. Like, you'll meet somebody, you know what I'm saying? We shouted out Joe McGrath. Right. I got a video out on my Instagram, Earn the Company, song Little Fuse. And, shout out to Nick Visuals for the stuff that we've been doing in the past, riding. The album with CC. He did all that, you know what I'm saying? So, I just can't wait to like really have like this 5-song video arc of the album, so you can listen to it, you can watch it, you know what I'm saying? I want you to watch my album. You know what I'm saying? I want you to be able to see my album.
Yeah. I feel that. What's your favorite song off the album?
My favorite song off the album is probably Miss Her Body. And, you know what I'm saying? We playing with titles and stuff, so like, the hook is, I'm gonna miss her body. But, like I said earlier, the she, the her, miss, period, her body. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's my favorite song on the album. That's like something that, I know this album is really stuff that I wasn't, that I was dabbling in, like, really, like, using my voice as an instrument, but like now I'm like, this album is that, you know what I'm saying? This is a whole other side of, you know what I'm saying, what I could do musically, what I could do, writing wise, conducting wise, like with the, with the violin situation. So this is, Miss Her Body. That's my favorite track.
I feel that. What you got next coming?
Yeah. Song wise, video wise, album wise,
everything, bro. All above.
Man, I just think I feel like it's important for me to get into fashion. Yeah. I just do. I just feel like it's something that like I'm already into. Like the other day, I was just stacking my shoe watch and I'm halfway up to the ceiling, like for real, like and it's a true love of mine. Like so, really just started working on some merch. And I know you're gonna call it merch. You know what I'm saying? Like we're working on a line. You know what I'm saying? And some of the imagery might be based on some of the After 12 concepts or whatever like that. But beyond that, musically, that's like set in stone. I got this album coming out after 12 Christmas. After that, I got an album MVP, Most Valuable Persona, and it's just after 12 is the earn and B. You know what I'm saying? I like to call it, but MVP is just bangers. You know what I'm saying? That track that I played for you earlier, that is a part of that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just there. You know what I'm saying? I see this, you know, played at football games or on Madden or on 2K. You know what I'm saying? Literally. And it was just like I was like, I gotta make an album just of that. You know what I'm saying? No filler, no. I mean, it's just we dancing tonight. We in here. So I really want to make that contrast and shit. I was thinking about putting them together and making it after 12 / MVP on some speaker box love below type shit just because they are, it's such a contrast. But it's gonna be another EP. C6 is on there.
Shout out C6, that's my dog.
Shout out C6, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been knowing Charlie since like 8 years old. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then 18, 19 years. So it's always good to, it's always good when we can like reconnect and really make some real joints, you know what I'm saying? And really like take it there, you know what I'm saying? KE on the track, producing on there. I got KD Young Cocky on there.
Yo, yeah, shout out, bro. So you got some hitters.
Yeah, man. It's crazy about KD because it's crazy. Like I was with him during his podcast situation. I think it was a session podcast, and now I'm talking about him now. You know what I'm saying? But nah, bro, it was just so random how we met. Shout out my nigga Deno. He just took me to a studio one day, and really he got me out the crib, bro. Like I was just on some like, man, I ain't feeling. You know what I'm saying? And my last album, Celine and Codeine, that could have been a love album the way it was. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I tried to end it turn. You know what I'm saying? So, songs like Little Fuse and Restart are the outros. But really, heard them in the crib, not doing nothing. Then I was like, bro, come to the studio. You know what I'm saying? Just studio with me, whatever. I'll go. You know what I'm saying? Do a couple songs. You know what I'm saying? We vibe, we kicking. Me and Katie, we just getting cool or whatever, cool. I just started going on my own. Yeah. He moved, and it was crazy. I used to live in Inglewood. I used to live on 65th and Carpenter. Yeah. His studio was on 68th and Peoria. And I go there, and the energy was just was like, oh yeah, I need to, this that pressure, this that, you know what I'm saying? Like we really in the trenches, but we making music worth it. I made at his studio, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's just, I made all the Celine and Codeine at his studio. And we just really built a bond, bro. Like, and, he got, like this experience, like this, this label view, you know what I'm saying, that, like that I don't have, that like he could just really start out, like he signed to Def Jam in 15, you know what I'm saying? So as a writer, which is something that I've done as well, so I just, we just built like that. But then we eventually, I just found the right beat, and we got one in, and it's one of them. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely one of them. So, yeah, man, that's something we've been working. We've been working on that for about like 7 months. That whole album. So, really making 3 albums at once. Real tough. To be honest, because I got, man, the vault is full. Yeah. Hey, as it should be. Overflowing. Clips.
And I'm on, nigga.
Man.
What about you, Sterlz? What you got coming up for us, man? What you got next? What's some ventures for you?
Oh man, I'm dabbling in little things here and there. Really working on Earn on this project right now. So that's one thing I'm doing for the end of the year. I got a couple other artists that I'm trying to reach out to. Genius 30. I got Lone Bold. Throw that V for Vail. Shout out to Vail. Oh yeah, happy birthday to my boy, the Vail Southern man. Shout out to him. Shout out to Throw the V's. My boy. Hey, if you're going to this thing tonight, let me know. I might go after this. But other than that, no, I'm trying to create a brand, clothing brand in a sense, like hoodies, shirts. Yeah. Some, start off the Ordinary Generalz brand. Trying to revamp the shirts right now. But also, like I was saying earlier, I'm trying to build up that showcase and trying to build up some type of a platform for few selective artists to come through. And I got a couple of venues, spots that, I really think that can really, showcase a lot of, artists and they, secret talents and the hidden talents, whatever the case may be. So that's what I'm building up right now. I got a couple connects right now in line. Besides that, my daughters, man, being a father, that's always a priority.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trying to step up more on that and shit too.
Yeah, man. We really got it in last time you was on the show talking about your kids and how that's important to you, man. And I can tell for real that's something that ain't gonna never change.
It's never gonna change.
Real talk.
Yeah, it's crazy. I know my oldest right now. She has COVID, so
Oh man,
so it's just like she 5 days in. So I just literally got off the phone with her before I got here. She's like super energetic. She's just up and down in the house at least. And I was like, all right, cool. She and her experience. A couple of days ago, she was like laying down talking about what I'm saying. I was kind of sick too, but I was like, damn, geez, I'm a baby. But it's just like besides that, what I'm saying, my daughters keep me going. My daughters motivate me to keep my mind being creative, keep my mind working, so I can actually spread that same knowledge, spread that same joy to others, and see what we can build from it. And that's why I'm always reaching out. That's why I was networking. That's why I always saying hello. Ain't no other shit. It's just on some real saying positivity here. And we just trying to work and we trying to make something pop.
Real shit. Play us another banger.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Then after that, you know what I mean? Before we go into other topics and things, you know what I mean? We know we got to talk about the Bulls. Definitely got to talk about that versus. Definitely got to talk about what I got going on for G Talk because I got some shit that I've been keeping under wraps. So keep fucking with us, y'all. Keep listening. We got some more shit going on. You feel me? And shout out to our viewers, G Talk 2020. We love y'all. Shout out to the listeners of 2020. We love y'all. Wish the gang was here, but Cal here. We can go ahead and say it. Top of the year, you go find us on iHeartRadio podcast. You'll find us on Spotify, the Google, the Apple, all of those things. Summer. I know people like we're talking about the summer, but we got the Wealth Lane weekend, July 4th weekend. You know what I mean? Vano Park, Saturday, July 3rd. Put it in the books. You feel me? We got a festival. We got kids going to be getting haircuts. We got the bouncy house. We're going to have a couple free foods, some snow cones, some, got to have the hood essentials, some nacho cheese, some Doritos and cheese, some Flaming Hots and cheese. You feel me? All of that, the walking tacos. Then we wrapping up at 9 o'clock, July 4th. It's going to be a private event. It's going to be the G Talk 2020 Block Club Party, July 4th, July 3rd. It's the Wealth Lane Entertainment picnic. We want to call it that, a family reunion. We haven't decided on a name yet. Then Friday we going to have a little party, you know what I mean, July 2nd. So y'all rock with that. Like I said, we got the move coming. So
crazy with the move.
We got that. Got some big guests lined up.
And you said you got a new location or it's too
Yeah, we got some new locations coming up, but we ain't gonna speak on that because I like to sign paperwork.
No beans spilling.
Okay,
so
yeah,
you feel me? So yeah. So we gonna play this song, and then we gonna go into our topics. We just gonna have a good time, y'all. So rock out with us.
Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna play something that y'all can find right now. You know what I'm saying? It's on the Selena Codeine album.
Yeah.
It's called Hit About Me, produced by Inferno from YSL.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to YSL.
Shout out to YSL. Shout out to the whole camp.
Thugger.
Yana, everybody. Shout out to all the Atlanta niggas. Real shit. Shout out to all the Atlanta Bloods. I am not a blood, even though I have one already. Shout out to the crib. Shout out to the GDs all over the world. Keep growing and developing.
Yes, sir.
And that's going to be another topic we're going to talk about. The Free Larry Hoover concert.
Let's get straight to it.
Now, what's this song called, Brody?
Hit About Me.
Mm-hmm.
Hit About Me. Hit About Me. Turn around and see my bitter bitch. Don't pass the blood, Lord, since I gotta live. Thank God, Lord, and Jesus, I've been gifted.
You know the vibes. Make sure y'all go stream, download, play that Selena Codeine by Ernie Cole.
Leave me alone. Call once, take it down to home. I don't use a phone. It's a satellite. Take it on just to make sure the back is right. Sure it's not arrow. It's got a light. To the right, to the afterlife. We using dogs like what's come after life. I got everybody on silent. I don't want it cause she got mileage. I'm out high. I'm cloud high, baby. I should have been in how high. To the eyes, no hurt, no outcry. Oh my God, shit. In the jams on my fist, I want ice cream to the bench. She want my BBC. She like what she see in my pants. Don't get a year less to detail, so I co-defendant on the fence. Spit five and it didn't make a dent. Getting boxes in the pit, it makes sense. Cup muddy dirty, I need a cleanse. Blood in me with a drink, cause I'm drenched. Eyes, some blue lights, they got tints. Stiff, trophy, Lombardi, Vince, finger around the wrist. Turn around and see my finger in the bitch.
G-Talk 2020. You know the vibes.
Thank God, Lord, and Jesus, I've been gifted.
And it's off that Selena Codeine. Make sure y'all go download and stream that. No cap. That shit is a slapper. Real shit. So let's go ahead, since we talking about music in Chicago and Chicago music and things. How y'all feel about the Free Larry Hoover concert going on tomorrow night?
Now, let me in first, sir. I do got something to say. I don't know. You talk my shit first, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, since you asked, truth be told, I don't have like the, like the largest, like feelings towards it, you know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't thinking, much about it. I do appreciate, you know what I'm saying, like the efforts behind, freeing Larry Hoover, like, cause, just as, black men, I feel like we could just, recognize something that's like, all right, y'all, this is extreme, you know what I'm saying? Like, we know what that man meant for the community that he was a part of and communities that he wasn't a part of. And to this day, people, really, live in that ideology to the fullest, quote unquote, the right way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like you said, growth and development. So, I love Ye, you know what I'm saying? Drake is hard, you know what I'm saying? I love that they, you know what I'm saying, got back together because, like, who don't want no Drake and Ye music? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? So, for that, you know what I'm saying? For the whole entire thing, I'm excited for it. I feel like it's going to be one of the biggest events in music history. You know what I'm saying?
You saying history.
You know what I'm saying? It's Drake and Ye.
Think about it, though. Bro, when it was Drake and Lil Wayne, bro, you was there?
Yeah.
You was there. We was there, bro.
It was great times.
I heard you kick somebody.
I told him about this.
Don't talk right now. I don't know about it. Allegedly. Keep on the raps. Don't fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? That was my wild days. I was a wild boy. You step on my shoes, I give you 1, 2, 1, 2. You know what I'm saying?
I have to tell him, like, this is what happens when having a good time goes wrong.
You know what I'm saying? It was hella white boys, just girls try to talk this shit. And I was like, Come on, sweetie. We like, yeah, it was some shit,
But
man.
that's all we gonna say. We ain't gonna say no more.
Well, that's it. Anyway. Right. So, right. I'm gonna get hyped now for that shit. I remember that's a flashback, man. You already got me hyped that night. Damn. But no, because think about it, that Drake and Wayne. I was literally just talking about this with a couple of my guys at
That's
work.
one of the top 5 concerts I've ever been in my life. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I've been to all type of shit.
Drake versus it wasn't. It was versus. It was
Yeah.
Wayne's top hits versus Drake top hit at that time, bro.
Original verses.
Yeah, he was doing mixtape.
That was the first. That was one of the first verses, bro.
Live. Yeah, it was interactive. Like we get to choose who goes first.
Bro,
like
they was
that
so
shit was
cool with it,
crazy.
G. They was so
Capcom.
fucking
Shout out to
cool with it,
Capcom.
Wow.
For giving it that Street Fighters vibe, because a lot of
Wow.
people would be like, "Yeah, I want to go with this type of feel," and then
It was so many vibes, bro. It was
that-
so many vibes, bro.
That shit was
And all the
amazing.
love went like
That shit was
Wayne
a
is my
time.
favorite
And he
artist.
did all the
last song. Like,
yeah.
I love, you know what I'm
and
saying?
he did all the mixtapes, all the mixtape
All the
classics,
joints that you want
all
to
the
hear,
joints,
bro.
all the joints that you want to hear.
All the joints you want to hear, bro.
Yeah, you know.
About this bullshit versus now is, you know what I'm saying? They playing some thing, you know, some a little cuz. I'm like, nah, we want to hear the shits that motherfuckers, you know what
I
I'm
was
saying?
working on this yesterday. I'm gonna play that for y'all.
No, man, that's
No,
cool.
That's cool. You can play that for your live. Play that shit for your live.
Shout out to Dinner in the Movies. They
Shout out to
tuned in.
Dinner Movie. We got to get y'all on the show. I want to host one of y'all events. And motherfucking, I need some tickets. What y'all doing New Year's Eve?
Let's go.
Y'all got to be doing something. We gonna slide.
Oh, hey, one thing. My boy Glenn Foster, he passed away a couple days ago. I just want to get everybody to take a moment for him. Let's take that moment. But Glenn Foster, he was NFL player. He went for Mark Carmel, then he went to the Saints. Passed away. He was out in, I think it was in Louisiana, with some police stuff. Don't know the full story, but somehow, some way, he died in the cells. Don't know how, but we're gonna get more story to it. But R.I.P. to him. He had 4 young daughters. He had a whole family.
It sounds like some foul play on the correction officers.
So we're gonna look into that for sure. But and then there's also Lavelle's son's birthday. He passed away.
Yeah.
Wow, how long has it been? It's years. I went to school with him. He went to Mark Carmel too as well. Today's his birthday. He's actually having a celebration. If you guys tune in on OG Sterlz, I got it on my post. This actually start from 7-11, so tune in to that. But no, for sure. Let's back to the shit though. But the Ye and Drake concert, like me and you was talking about it, right?
Yeah, we was planning on going, and you know, you go ahead. I'm gonna spin on my.
Right. So look, you know, so
early he was going. I'll just say that. Yeah, I thought that.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Early Cole with the gas.
Throwbacks. Hey, throwbacks. Is that an all black on?
I believe they. I
I've
don't know if they.
I've heard about that.
They might be minority owned, so who knows?
Hey, throwbacks, if y'all tune in, you know, we like sponsorships too, but let us know. You know what I'm saying? We're very interested and we'd like to work with y'all too.
All 5 of them be right. You know what I mean?
The other competitors, you never know. You get a 5-pack. 3 out of the 2 you be rock, paper, scissors.
Right.
So what's your feel about the?
I think the ticket price, bro. Like, I know it's Drake and Ye. It's like the top artists.
What is the ticket price?
So this is before resale.
This is before I was aligned for this. We was aligned for this. So the cheapest ticket was what, $273 something?
$273 for the nosebleeds.
Nosebleeds.
And I don't know if you guys are familiar with the. I think it's at the LA Coliseum. That's where USC plays.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that.
So if you've ever been to any football arena, you know that those arenas are different than basketball arenas. So the higher you get, the more narrow the seats are. So
that's why I went down to it.
And you fucking playing uncomfortable as hell, sitting there for $275. You really gotta be standing your feet, and you can't even really party because you're gonna be thinking of falling over. You're not gonna fall over, but it's just
you also shit maybe. But
yeah, go ahead, bro. I just had to talk about that.
Yeah, it's just like, so the reason why I said that because I went to Donda. and I actually had section 315, row 67. I don't give a fuck. So I was supposed to be there. I got in my seats. I got good pictures. But from what I was seeing, I couldn't see. I couldn't even experience it, even though he wasn't even performing. I still couldn't get the full experience by actually getting close, and then close is a couple stacks, bro. But Donda, when he came to Soldier Field, Chicago here, man, those seats was only what 2 something. My homie got it for like 225, but he got it like he was in line for the shits, and like all them seats was like the same price. But you know what I'm saying. But I had 2 tickets, you know what I'm saying, about 400. And 200, that's almost, you know what I'm saying, doubling the shit out there, but I get it. Then also we have to fly out there, then we have to find hotels. So I feel like for us, it would be kind of, a little bit too extreme.
Yeah. That shit was like a vacation.
That's a vacation, bro, for one day.
It was like a band a piece for the tickets. A band down there a piece for the Airbnb for the time we was trying to be out there. We ain't even flight. We ain't even get no smoke. We ain't even get no food yet.
Nothing.
We haven't bought a beverage. We already had $3,000. So it was like, I'm not seeing for real. I honestly feel
And I don't think they're going to perform.
I think they go fuck around.
They're not going to perform, bro.
I think this should go be live streamed or YouTube. I'm just watching on YouTube. I'm gonna find it.
Do you guys really think they're going to perform songs? I think they probably going to drop 1 or 2 like brand new songs.
I think they're gonna do.
But I don't think they're going to they're going to do what Ye was doing, just stand around looking cool.
This is gonna be.
Wayne might be there.
They gonna have some special guests. They might pull a Wayne, and Wayne go do tracks with both of them. They gonna have Ruben, GD's in the Dome. Gotta do that. Gotta do that. They might not do that because Larry Hoover's birthday, the old man birthday was just November 30th, and they sent the message out. If you gonna show love, don't put no stars, don't put no GD shit, don't say growth and development, just say happy birthday, Larry Hoover, or happy birthday, the old man. That's it. So part of me is like for the culture, they're going to play. Ruben will come out, do GDs in the Dome. But on the realistic aspect of it, I don't think it's gonna be a GD fest the way that niggas in the back of their mind, niggas feel it's gonna be a GD fest, and I feel that it's not gonna be a GD fest.
How could it be? Like, you know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
You think Pusha and Drake's gonna squash their beef that night? No. You don't think Pusha's gonna be there?
I think Pusha's done again. Like,
I mean, you see, Ye did.
I don't think it's gonna be their night. I think this night is gonna be
Ye Drake.
not even Ye and Drake night. I think it's gonna be a real Larry Hoover appreciation day, and you go hear some speeches. You go hear some talks.
More like hosts than anything.
I feel like if it's gonna be 2 hours, we might get 30 minutes of music.
No performance.
No performances. It might be. It's gonna be some performances, but it's gonna be growth and development affiliated artists. But it's not gonna be a GD fest. You feel me? Like it's gonna be the people in there. Gonna be
It's gonna be
by attendance alone. By attendance alone.
Who are those artists?
Just name 5 artists you think is gonna be there.
Dudes? Like, I'm just thinking of niggas who like
Jay Prince, Scarface, the Ghetto Boys. Can you look up the Ghetto Boy featuring Larry Hoover? I think they gonna play that, the intro of Larry Hoover talking. I think somehow, some way, we might get a message from the old man himself.
Somehow.
You know what I mean? Either pre-recorded or a phone call.
That'd be pre-recorded.
And I think it's gonna be a real push to free Larry Hoover and to get people. Yeah.
The resurrection.
Yeah. Like I think. Play that shit. I think as I'm talking, that's gonna be in the background. I think that's gonna be Like this song is gonna be like the whole feel of the show.
Can I ask a sensitive question?
Yes. Oh, I'm gonna name the 5 GD artists too, but
If this post is this what's it called, a petition to free him, or
they will probably have a petition too.
so this is what I'm trying to say now towards that. The money that's for the tickets, is that going towards what?
Probably the family and maybe some lawyers.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if it's a free Larry Hoover concert, it should be a free.
I thought it was gonna be free, but
because everybody was getting that notation that like, oh, it's a free concert.
Because it said free Larry Hoover concert
Type shit.
and we just saw the word free, and instead of free, we saw free Larry Hoover, because it's a free Larry Hoover, like free your homie. You feel me? But
The free concert, right? Everybody signed in. It's wait a minute.
It's a concert.
What happened?
It's a free Larry Hoover concert, not a free Larry Hoover concert.
We just friends. The band just tuned in. Shouts out to just friends. Shouts out to them.
And I think, I like this show. It's one of like my favorite songs of all time, and it's not even a song. But yeah, y'all do y'all homework. Y'all listen to that shit. That's off the Ghetto Boys' first album. There's a lot of GDs out here, growth and development. But okay, so the growth and development artists just gonna be in the building. Not even artists, but I could say the Kanye crew, GLC, one of the guys, Don C, one of the guys, Virgil was one of the guys. Who else? John Monopoly, one of the guys. Duke Deuce, Offset, Takeoff.
All the Beatles thing, like Quavo.
Quavo, I
He just gonna be there.
think he a Crip, but he gonna be there.
He just gonna be there.
Who else? Rap a Lab Records.
I can see a J-Boy block.
Yeah, that is a Crip, but he gonna be there. Memphis gonna be there. I can say cities gonna be there.
That's what I was.
So you saying all these?
Memphis, Atlanta, Chicago, parts of LA, New York, Alabama, Detroit, St. Louis. 32 of the 50 states are documented growth and development states. But I'm gonna say this: that's only documented. I mean, them only states that niggas got caught. Cause I got a cousin. He's from Alaska. He's a Crip.
Nigga said Alaska.
It's GDs in Alaska. Apparently, they still got the 8-ball treaty going on over there, up there type shit. So, like, they cool. Like, how New York is.
So they can't bang it in -1 degree weather?
Yeah, like, it's crazy. He really out there. Shout out to my cuz. He know who he is. He don't want to sit on the ass. He be really out in these streets doing crime. So, because I wanted to get him on the show and tell us what it's like banging in Alaska. And he was like, no, nigga, it's real in the field. Really got ops. like, I'm like, all right, bet. In the summer solstice, G. And he was just talking about like, yeah, G. Like sometimes it be really 23 hours of daylight. And I was just thinking like that should have never worked in like the continental United States, G. Can you imagine? Even if it's a day, that'll be like a death day. Where like, oh, I'm gonna catch this nigga today. I got 23 hours to catch him outside. and the nigga gonna be like, oh, I'm outside. It's 23 hours of outside, nigga. Like for real, bro. Can you just imagine? Like on a typical day, it was 30 murders in summertime Chicago. It was only in an 8-hour increment. Can you imagine 23 hours of just good weather, good all the good shit that make the bad shit happen? Like, like that's crazy, G. But that versus, that's even crazier because I'm not going to lie. I was looking at that shit. And I could tell by the tension in the air. First, I was like, Bone loud as hell for having this fucking caution tape. I knew it was Bone's idea. I'm not gonna lie. Bro with the Dickie suit, I thought he was gonna be the one to pop off because him and Busy are pop off twins. Like they twins, they the same person. And we all got that one part. I don't care what crew, man, woman, boy, girl. It's always that one person that's your partner that you can like, hey G. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You gotta grab that nigga, gotta rein that nigga in. All night. I don't wanna get his name wrong. So I'm gonna say Dickie Sue Bone, Fro Bone, was lazy, was grabbing Busy. The whole night. If you go back and watch the verses, it was like how your homie be when he be on that bullshit and you be having to tell him to chill. The whole night, that was Dickie Sue Bone, lazy, and Busy. The whole fucking night. Then, I seen what they was talking about. I seen, because we all know that nigga Busy, he had some, he bipolar, I forgot what type of shit he is. So, they were fucking with him in the back. But Memphis niggas, like Chicago niggas, if we fuck with you, we go, sit your little broke ass down. You feel me? You retarded ass. But it's not a diss. It's a diss. But it's out of love. Because that's how we are. So, you know what I mean? But them Cleveland niggas, they got a whole pride about them. The whole Ohio, they just proud. They really a blue collar, get it how they live town. You feel me? Grimy, really like Pittsburgh, like type shit. Yeah, like those type of Indiana the same way. Them Indianimals, them Gary niggas. You see how hard motherfucking bro is. Freddie Kane. That nigga would shout Gary out like it's Houston, Atlanta, Chicago, Vegas. And we all been down Broadway, nigga. That shit is nothing. That shit is nothing to be shouting out. You feel me? Shout out to my Gary niggas. No offense. But it's all love. It's all facts. I'm just talking to the me. I'm talking to the public. So, when that nigga said that, and when Juicy got on that motherfucking... Oh, shit. This shit started staticking? Yeah, there we go. When Juicy got on that... suck my dick. And listen, I watched the footage. Bone and 3-6 didn't throw the first one. It looked like because they all ran towards each other, but that was just niggas like, hey man, what the fuck? You feel me? Because they're guys. So it's like, you feel me? Like, hey, what the fuck is you doing, G? What you want? It was one of the Memphis niggas. One of the entourages. Always niggas in the entourage. And if you go back and watch it, it's the bald nigga with the white that was closest to the stage with the fucking purse. It's always a nigga with a purse. This nigga stole off somebody, and after that, niggas was fighting. But before that, niggas was just confrontational, in each other's faces type shit. So, that being said, the versus fight, it was cool. The technical difficulties, that shit was cool as hell. I liked all that shit. That shit was like the best one. The features was dope as hell. I liked how they came back, got their shit together. You feel me? And that's how it reminded me of how niggas be when they fucked up. Like, this was a real fuck versus. This was two groups of niggas. Like, this is niggas that fuck with each other. You feel me? It's like he really did. That was a classic. I got on the Twitter immediately like, oh shit, they finna bring some strippers out. soon as I seen Juicy with the Goyard bag, I knew what time it was. Soon as I seen Juicy like, and they like, no, they ain't ready yet. I'm like, here come the strippers. That shit. Terrence Howard, that shit classic. That shit was hard.
I missed it, man.
Lil Jon, hard.
Yep.
Lil Flip, hard. I don't know if Chameleon there really didn't see Flip, because, I don't know if this is just, I don't know. Before this whole, I guess I could say I'm a journalist. The way this shit fucking up, I'm not a journalist, because I don't know how to work these boards, but I'm just a nigga with a microphone with an opinion. But in my journalistic opinion, and in my motherfucking fan opinion, as a rapper opinion, as a nigga in the street opinion, I don't know if Chameleon there could say that he didn't see Lil Flip behind him. When Flip like literally walked across, hey, and Chameleon there was just, oh yeah.
Damn. See, I thought.
Did you see that?
I thought they embraced, like.
I mean, they embraced, but it was like a. Yeah.
But once you get that certain thing, it's like,
That's really what I thought when I saw it.
Yeah.
Like,
You thought it was just on a. You thought it was just on a. You not even in my radar, bro. I really didn't see you type shit.
Exactly.
like you thinking about this versus I got like 5 other ventures going on in my mind type shit. Like, so yeah, I can see that. Because I don't really recall what team was what on the Houston beef, but I do know at a time like niggas was together, then not together, then together again, then like Chameleon and Paul Wall. They were together, then they fell out. Then it'd be like a special occasion when you see them niggas together. So, and when I see shit like that, because I got homies that I was cool with, of course, fell out, and then it's like, all right, niggas, we finna put y'all motherfuckers in the same room. Y'all better act accordingly. So it's like, you feel me? Like, are they cool because they cool, or are they cool because you feel me? And I feel like that's what Busy was on type shit, like, because Busy looked like he was on bullshit the whole night, and was confused. Like, everybody else chilling, saw love, but who knows? We don't know.
So, y'all growing up on that music, who you think won?
Motherfucking 3-6 Mafia, and the reason why I boned would have blew their ass out. Well, I don't know what bone was on. They was no, you know what it was, and it was so crazy because I was just, I'm real symbolic and all of that shit. I'm just looking at shit, and I'm like, Bone, they got like the blue lights going when they performing, and they all boom, 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 boom. They doing all the harmonizing shit. They got. Yeah, you feel me? Then on the other side, these niggas got the red lights. It's, shoot that bitch, stop her hoe. And it's like
the suit Juicy had on, it just
that shit was player. That shit was player. I wasn't really feeling the vest bag.
But I see what he was doing.
I feel what he was doing. But I'm just not a bad guy. Like at the most, I'm a fanny pack nigga. And when I pull out the fanny pack,
no harnesses.
I feel like from my age perspective, man, we needed to see that, man, because it lets you know that niggas used to get lit and toe up and have a good time and talk shit and still
and they play all of
do the assignment and finish the job.
And you gotta, and the reason why, I ain't gonna lie, me and my homies, we was in a group chat, and the energy was, I miss this energy. I want to do some shit to somebody or something. I want to, damn, nigga, like, we ain't got no ops.
Like, they reminded me of the music that they made.
Yeah, boy, like, and then
even the Juicy, I think certain shit.
I think they played that 360, and that's what it was. Like, each vibe, because I grew up with them niggas. So when they got in that gangster gully shit, I was 15, 16, listening to them niggas, maybe even younger listening to them niggas, like Buddha Lovers, Bone Thugs and Harmony. That song made me want to smoke weed before I really even had the thought of smoking weed. Like, I remember listening to that as a shorty, and my cousins that were like older than me were teenagers, and I'm like 7, 8, 9, 10. Like, I don't know what it's like to get high. But shit, I want to feel how them niggas is feeling when they listening to them niggas, because this shit cold. And I don't relate, can't feel a shit, but they singing this shit, nigga. They mean that shit. Mm-hmm. And my cousins is in that bitch rolling up, smoking the best Reggie in Chicago. And fucking, you feel me? This is the 90s, nigga. This is like, I remember one in flannels, because Bone was rocking flannels and shit, and my mama like, why the hell you want a flannel? Like, you don't do no type of outside work. I'm like, man, I want some Timberlands, I want a flannel on a Dickie suit. Like, you 12, why do you want this shit? Like,
so what about the transaction Country Black gave Lazy Bone?
Man, that was some funny shit. I really wanted that nigga to smoke that shit, but that nigga, that's that Ohio Midwest finesse, and put that shit in his back pocket, and it was like, man, y'all smoking good. I smell that shit, boy. Let me hit that shit. Yeah, next thing you know, they gave him a whole fatty, and that nigga pocketed that bitch, and kept going, and started rapping Buddha Lovers. You know, I'm like, man. Huh?
I hope he didn't fuck with the blunt.
Man, he probably did. They was jumping around, but that was after the fight, so you know what I mean. I guess that was a peace treaty type shit. But Crunchy Black, that nigga, folks, he gonna be there tomorrow in spirit if you're not there. Crunchy Black, he gonna be coming out. It be funny as hell. I be watching his Vlad interviews. Y'all be seeing that nigga on Vlad TV. Man,
you gotta watch
that nigga. I ain't gonna never do a Vlad interview. I ain't gonna never do an Adam 22 interview. I really don't know how I feel about academics, but it's funny because Vlad be getting like Boosie and Crunchy Black all the time. Like, I wonder if they on like a retention, because I heard they be paying guests to come on type shit. Yeah. You feel me? So they be doing that pay to play shit, and that's some sucker shit. Niggas should just fuck with you because there's some mutual understanding. Like, that's how radio works. That's how journalism works. I know that much. But yeah, bro. But yeah, that nigga. Yeah, they like the Breezy 600 shit, and even the Don Durkee joint. Like, I be watching them shits, and I be like, niggas really be on here, and they be saying. Don't watch them niggas. Don't fuck with them niggas. But don't fuck with Vlad and DJ Adam 22, because them niggas be on some, yeah, man, when I was about 12, I seen my dad die. My brother, he did some shit at 16. You know, my friends, I had 10 friends, 10 classmates. By the time I was 21, you know what I mean, it was just me. And DJ Vlad, that nigga Vlad would be like, okay, so do you feel that that's why you murdered this guy? Right. Like, first of all, that's allegedly. I didn't murder nobody, but like, damn, bro, I just really opened up, and you was like, okay.
I was just asking how you feel about you murdering, or is that how you feel afterwards?
Allegedly.
Come on, man.
Like, so fuck them niggas, or they'll get Boosie. Boosie would be like, man, I seen a lot when I was locked up. I really don't. It's not that I don't fuck with homosexuals. It's just they the ones I've seen. They be on bullshit because I seen them when I was locked up. I had to protect myself. And he'll be like, okay. So is that why you hate all homosexuals? So you're confirming that. So you're confirming that you are in fact a homophobic and you do not like any.
I just don't like when he name drop. Vlad just name drop every interview. I did an interview with this guy. I did an interview. Then showed you the clip.
Yeah.
So what he just said, like, come on, man.
So, yeah, I hear you're from Atlanta. Like, yeah. You know I'm from Atlanta, bro. Okay. So did you hear what Young Thug said about uh only Zone 6 niggas being the realest niggas from Atlanta? How do you feel? Do you have beef with Young Thug now since hearing that? Like, well, that was the first time I ever heard that shit, nah, G, like we was just in a club yesterday, and we all should feel that we're top in our craft, like So, is that why allegedly you killed that guy? like what, bro? Like you are the police. He'll pull up. Like, how did you get my cousin's case? Like you are the police, bro.
He's undercover, man.
Like, yeah. So I was looking back, and your cousin is locked up from double murder in 2006. You were about 16.
Right?
They used to call you Lil Pookie, and your friend, your rapper buddy who you rap with, he has a song about I got 16 I got 16 homies, one named Pookie, he's 16 and he's a killer. So how long have you been killing? Like, bro, what the fuck, G? How did you piece this together, bro? You are the police.
Who put that much time and effort to try to set up an artist that for what, man?
Yeah, man. Like the police paid him and he paid the guests.
He decided to answer the questions and all that type of shit.
Like,
who's
writing your questions, bro?
You feel me? Man, Pee Wee Longway did it the best.
Oh yeah.
I just like the color blue.
Right.
Crip, what? Crip.
So you're Crip.
No. What?
You're known for just wearing blue all the time, but your friends in Atlanta are known Crips. Are you a Crip? You don't make music about being Crips. You don't throw up any gang signs. But are you? What gang are you in?
I don't know. It's a Crip or
Man, G, fuck them niggas, man. When y'all rappers and entertainers and real niggas, quote unquote, ready to get on a real podcast, man, and have nigga ask y'all some real questions, come to G Talk 2020. You know what I mean? And we not gonna pay you. So you feel me? Like, you gonna get some views, motherfuckers. We gonna put up all your links.
There you go.
We gonna get you feel me? We gonna get some views.
Love.
It's gonna be a mutual. We gonna shake up. We gonna smoke some dope. We gonna drink some drinks, and we gonna have a good time. That's about it. That's all we got to offer. You feel me? We like a nigga with a chick, man. Look, this is it. I am not about to wine and dine you for no guess. Real shit. And you know what? Since I'm just the end of the year and we on season 2, coming up to season 3, nice. I've realized, who the fuck are y'all niggas to want to ask me what I'm finna pay y'all to get on the show? Cause it be a lot of local niggas. And I don't just mean local in Chicago. I mean local. I fuck with niggas of all types, from different cities on music and entertainment shit. So, bro, you're local. You're from Atlanta, but you're local, G. I'm getting you on a Chicago podcast that's international, bro. This shit is internet. You feel me? And you've seen the guests we had before. If I ain't paid them niggas, why would I pay you, bro? Like, think about it. If this was a chick, you feel make it make sense. Would you pay to perform? Is you out here really paying to perform, bro? No, because you're trying to recoup.
Can I talk about that quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So, how do you feel about paying to perform? Let's get straight to it. Like, will you pay to perform in front of, like, Twister or type of Timberland?
No. Or is it a deal coming in front? No.
Well, that's the thing. You don't know, but you know that it's going to be those type of names going to be in the crowd, or it's going to be there. but they're gonna be like, all right, you got to drop $100 to be able to come in. You got 2 songs. They give you everything, but you got these names. Will you be able to pay for that?
What's coming from just performing from these names?
Well,
I mean, that's like a legit question, though.
Well, from the things that we getting, nothing. The shows that I'm talking about, nothing. It's just literally asking people to
It
perform.
don't make sense.
No details.
No.
So it doesn't make any sense. But that's why I was saying, like, will you do a release in front of a name?
No. I mean,
You would? Like a Jay-Z, Kanye.
Okay, you gotta be a.
It gotta be someone like
That's
that.
different.
Or, but
That's
nah,
different?
yeah.
Or not even that. Or
Because even then,
Big Sean.
like, there's certain. Because I'm not saying Twisted out on that caliber. So it's just. But you're not getting that. You just performing for these niggas.
I'm paying for the spotlight. I'm paying for what I want. And if I ain't deserved it, I feel like I deserve it, I'm gonna pay for it. Something can happen. I can make something happen.
I mean, I feel like because $100 that shit. I mean, $100. But that's what I'm saying. It's not about the money because $100 ain't shit. That's a bottle of Bel Air to KD. You feel me? Not even that. You feel me? But it's really about like, what is the return? And
because this is a local show I'm trying to get to. So this is a local show offering us like, all right, but you got to pay such and such price to be able to perform. They're probably going to say 1 or 2 songs, 10, 15-minute thing. And I just feel like, all right, that's cool. You're giving us details, whatever the case may be, but we know the crowd.
Now, this is what I'm saying.
That's the thing.
And especially when you really own the scene. Like, when you get on the scene, you know what I mean? And we've all were local starting out artists in the Chicago scene. So, you know, first you got to find you don't know shit about studios. So you find whatever studio find. Then eventually you watch the progression of your music and shit. You find a decent studio and a better studio and a better studio. Now you in like a good, reputable Chicago studio. Then it's the same way with the shows. You go to like, you just seeing shit. You doing open mics. You feel me? When you paying like 10, 20. And that's cool because those are like open gyms. You feel me? Those are like open gyms type shits. You feel me? You know, you really working on your stage performance for when you start doing that shit. But it comes to a point where before you even like charging for features, all that shit, because now you got you in the scene where you in tune with other artists. Well, now y'all just collabing, y'all just working. You feel me? That's how you start building your relationships. Then y'all both slowly blow up, and then that's how cliques are formed. But it becomes a point where, like, you just paying to play. You feel me? It's just a point where you're just paying to play. Because unless I'm paying this $100 and after I perform, I'm getting at least a critique. You feel me? At least a critique.
As an artist.
I'm not finna just pay $100. I perform my 2 songs and then I get off the stage and the next act come on. Like,
and all I got,
you feel me? Like, all I got was to say that, man, the niggas that always in there was in there, plus some extra famous niggas. Like, but it gotta be because this is the scene though. That's this is the thing. Like, you gotta, your plan going in isn't to perform what you trying to do. Your plan is to get in the door, rock out, and then I'm gonna do my shit. I'm gonna go talk to them. You feel me? But you gotta think. Even when you in the club, because I've opened up for like the club and been the opening act for like them niggas, and we both in VIP, but we all been to the club, and there's different sections of VIP. Then I still gotta work my magic to get through security, to work my magic to. I was better off saving my money and just going to the club, buying a section. You feel me? And doing my shit. But they pay more than $100. But that's what I'm saying, bro. It's not the question was, would you pay $100 to perform? Now,
basically,
right?
Period.
But everybody not go have that finesse. Like, us in this room. You
I
feel
mean,
me?
that's
So-
your opinion.
So no, it's real, G. Like think about how many times you've been out doing some business shit, and you a businessman. So I'm not even talking about the music shit. I'm talking about your liquor shit, everything.
Yeah.
It was just the same amount of people doing what you do, but they watch you work your magic.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what separates you from that's going to pay this $100, thinking that paying this $100 is going to change his
I
life.
think you misinterpreted his question. He's
That's the
asking
mentality.
will we pay?
And that's what I'm saying. It's not
You
worth
said
it, bro. No.
I'm saying yes. What you say?
I haven't done it. You know what I'm saying? And the argument against it, or one of the arguments against it, at least from, you know what I'm saying, he was like, bro, you just did the tunnel. You know what I'm saying? Like, you had, you know what I'm saying, at least 70, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers come out. Amongst the other 4 artists, I think, what's my man's name? Matty Woods.
Matty Woods,
Yeah,
Matty
he
Woods.
was the headliner. And Pharaoh, she was hard.
I fuck with Pharaoh.
Jazz the Flavor Child. Shit, me, and this other girl, Kira Janelle, she's a model. She actually modeled for me and my homie ran earlier in life. But anywho, rock that bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? The tunnel was full. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the club was full. Didn't pay a dime. It was on some, you know what I'm saying? My homie, wife DJing one night. He was like, come through, da da da. Invited me, you know what I'm saying? Introduced me to some people. You feel me? Huh?
You wouldn't pay.
You said I wouldn't pay?
You wouldn't pay?
I wouldn't pay. I would pay if I. You know what? I think I would pay, like if I saw that environment, like
you know
what I'm saying, like yeah, if it's that, you know what I'm saying. But I understand what you're saying, like if it's like, okay, I'm paying for something, but like I've done this shit, I've done it without paying.
That's
you know
and that's how
so
I'm looking at it.
Thing.
Yeah,
now, if it's like a, I don't know, the early stage at Rolling Loud, you know what I'm saying? It's a, you know what I'm saying? It's a ticket to do that.
Rolling Loud ask the artists to pay.
I think
I've seen things
I
where
think
you can pay to be on
because they got different stages. So I think just like South by, you feel me? Like it was
Or South by, either or.
Yeah, like I know plenty of people, and that's what I'm saying. Like it's different.
Not pay to get down there. I mean,
pay to perform. Like I know people. I know plenty of people. Chance the Rapper is one of them. That paid. He did 1 year. He paid to get in, and once he rocked that bitch, and he came back to the crib and kept putting in that work, they asked him, and that's what you pay. You feel me? But that's what it is. Like that is out. It's out. You feel me? But that's what I'm saying. Like that's a big platform. That's different. That's different. Everyone's there. That's it's eyes there. Everything you're trying to do. But like, but to be in my home city, I'm not paying to be in my home city to perform at a 500 capacity joint, to perform in front of maybe 5 niggas just like on a panel, unless they're going to critique me, or I'm in the atmosphere in the same room with them after this shit. You feel me?
I'm entering contest.
Because you feel me? Because it be sometimes like I've done shows where, and I've seen shows where, okay, soon as it's 12 o'clock, panel time over, niggas get on the sprinter and it's out. Like niggas don't even get a chance to work their magic. You feel me? So you sit there like, damn, and now and that's a really fucking waste of your. So that's what I'm saying. Like it gotta. I guess I should have like expounded more. Yeah, but I guess I'm looking at it from like I've seen it before. I know the game. Like so, it's like
seeing people do the contest shit and they didn't have to pay. They get a slot on the opening for somebody and they still didn't get a chance to perform.
Yeah.
But maybe if folks had a came with some bread, like, hey man, I know I won this shit. I shouldn't have to be paying.
Right.
But look, man, it's cracking in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna make sure I'm on that stage. I got money for it.
And I've seen niggas with really the club promoter or whoever's doing the shit or the event coordinator, they check the bag because they don't made it seem like it's gonna be one opening slot, and it's 16 of them bitches. And now they like, okay, yeah, now, okay, all y'all are opening acts. But if y'all want to go first, or y'all want to go right before the nigga come out, or yeah,
$200.
you feel me?
$300.
You feel me?
Going
Right,
once, going twice.
right. You wanna perform right before the shit come, cause like the shit, and then that's why you gotta read the disclaimers, bro. Cause if the shit is from 7 to 2, who you think finna be performing from 7 to 11? You feel me? All these niggas that signed up thinking this finna be my chance. You feel me? And them be the niggas that be fresh as hell in events early as hell, looking stupid. Yo, what the fuck you doing? Oh man, I was in that shit. But you look on their social media, they got it looking like they rocking that bitch. You feel me? You feel exactly. You feel me?
You just gonna go sit the headliner that starts at 12.
Like I've been to events where it was a 7 to 2 type of shit, and the host didn't get there till 11. They're like, you feel me? Like y'all do y'all whatever the fuck y'all do it, and I'm gonna come in at 11. I'm gonna give me the mic, give me my front end. I'm gonna rock this bitch, and then after this shit, I'm get my back. Yeah, before that it's an open mic. So you paid $500, $100 a band for an open mic, and you thought you got a VIP section, and it's the fucking table, a wobbly ass bar table with some J. Rose $5 champagne or some Andres. And then you like, man, bro, what the fuck? I thought you said you did champagne. Oh yeah, well this is what you get. But if you if you want the fucking good shit, like nah, G, I might as well.
So $100 upcharge.
Yeah. Or they, you feel me? And then if you want the shit that's worth posting, you feel me? I might as well just said fuck this whole shit and just came at midnight and popped some bottles and made it happen. You feel me? Like,
hey, so the question is like, all right, so we talking about paying to get on these shows, doing all these events, doing everything like that. When as an artist, and I'm talking to Ern, Tone, can you call yourself an artist as well too?
Yeah, I was an artist before. So, I'm a businessman now. I'm a
businessman,
formerly known as artist.
So this is my thing. That's the business. You run a donut shop.
Holy moly donuts.
So you just talking about how we got to pay to get in these shows. Mm-hmm. You run a donut shop. Are you gonna constantly keep giving away your donuts just to say, hey, this is business? Keep constantly. I mean, yeah, for the free promotion wise. Mm-hmm. But are you going to constantly keep doing that to wait to get that right person and say, oh, man, this is the best donut. I want to invest $10,000 in this. And you just wasted all your inventory and not making the profit. So I think it's come to a point. When does it come to a point as an artist to say, you know what? I want to get paid now. I've been putting the work in. I want to be doing these shows that you guys are asking. Like, no, why can I get paid for these shows? And we don't see that a lot.
I'm gonna tell
you. At all, really.
I'm going to give you an answer.
Before he gets his own answer,
I'm sorry.
I would say it's all based on the individual, man.
Yep. You're right, Cal. It's all based on the individual, but honestly, G,
is there a level of like? Is there a level
I'm gonna say
where you have to be at to say like, oh, I need to get paid, or is it like, you know what I'm saying?
The moment you realize, and this is from personal experience, the moment you realize like, I need to pay to perform, or I need to pay to do some shit, I think you gotta pay for marketing. You gotta pay to really like push your shit and make people reach out to you. That's how you earn the money.
Right. Not doing shows.
You gotta hit the drawing board again. If you feel like you gotta get from there to do something,
right?
That
mean you not really shining in what you're doing. Like you won't. Because people with and I can say that with the clothes, I can say that with the podcast, I can say that with the drinks. It was a time when pushing the shit, and then it's a time when people coming to you for the shit. And once that becomes an occurrence, that's when you really need to say, fuck paying for this, fuck paying to be here, I need to pay to get this. Like me, 2022. Facebook marketing, social media marketing, Instagram marketing, I'm doing all that shit. YouTube marketing, motherfucking these commercials for podcasts, listen to my shit in the middle of niggas' podcasts, because that's where it's at. Like, because then niggas go eventually come to me. It's all about generating the traffic to you. You can't set your price when you reach out to niggas. You can't negotiate. That's when you lose your leverage. That's when you lose your leverage. Because they like, nigga, I'm doing you a favor.
Right.
You came to me. You can't tell me you don't like.
Depends on if you willing to feed their ego, man. It's the money is really minute in this situation. It's more than just the money.
Real shit.
I mean, like, at the end of the day, it takes 10,000 to really like like on like a real level like to push a song. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's on the low end. You know what I'm saying?
Low end.
You know what I mean? Like, for real. So like.
And when you go into that, can you go further? I know what you mean. We know what you mean. But like, as an artist, can you break down what does that 10K go into?
Right. So, in my case, it's like, okay, cool, get this song. It needs a video. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, want to watch this thing. So cool. Let's just break
it down financially.
Yeah.
So how much is the video? We haven't talked about set. We haven't talked about clothes. We haven't talked about props. We haven't talked about getting no hose, no bottle, nothing.
Right.
How much is the video?
Let's just put it at 1,000.
Okay. So we already at a G. Now, do you just go to a place and be like, hey, I want to shoot this video here? Or do you have to pay them people to it?
No. You got to know somebody who knows somebody, you know what I'm saying? And then rent out a space.
Right.
So let's put that at, I mean, you don't know how many hours you're talking, cool. Like 5. Then I don't know if you want to get a car or something, you might have to, if you want people to be in it, shooting a video is at least.
I'm saying like bands already.
3 hour, 4 hour project at the least. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really trying to shoot a real, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I shot that Ghost Town shit, bro, like, that's, first of all, that's red cameras.
Yep. You
know what I'm saying? We're in the forest. I got people.
And you already know, niggas hear that red, they don't even know what that mean. They just hear people talk about that shit. That's like, that's movie camera type shit.
Literally, like.
You gotta pay for it just that.
Like I said, just on the shot. Like, you know what I'm
saying? Majority of that money is literally just for that camera, bro. Just for him to use and know how to use that motherfucker.
We haven't even paid the editor yet.
Yeah. Exactly. So we already at, you know what I'm saying, 35. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you really want to, take the song there, get some artwork, you know what I'm saying? Whatever that can run you, whatever.
Show a little documentary type shit.
Cool. Let's say we at 5, whatever. You got it. Yeah, let's just say, let's just say 4, 5. Who is gonna push this song? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really want to take it somewhere, you might have to, Spotify, like
you
pay the
give it to the prices to the girls for the video.
Oh yeah, I mean, back to the time limit. It's a real 8-hour part. Like my video, like when we shoot a video, we banking on an 8-9 hour day. You know what I'm saying? It's a day. Like you said, food, people, you gotta pay them something. You know what I'm saying? Like even like whatever.
$50 Visa cards, you got 4 girls.
How much will you pay actors in the music video? If it's an 8-hour time frame, were you paying by hour or you paying by?
Luckily I did. You know what I'm saying? Like my friends, people that love me and like that actually like act and do these certain things and like.
So it was a love thing for them.
Yeah, but like they still got like like they got paid like I think. They got paid like 30 or some shit, like $40 or whatever. Yeah. But that's still like, 6 people maybe.
Yeah. And that's 6 people. And they did that out of love. Like the cost for even
the background people I got,
chicks be wanting $50 at least to be in the video. Oh, you want me to shake some ass? I need $50. Yeah. At least. So and them cheapos, them like. Yeah, where the fuck they get them hoes from? Like them hoes that you be on. Where the fuck you get them hoes from for that video? Not in a good way, them. Like when you walk into a strip club, like where the fuck these bitches come from? Like them type of them. Right. They want minimum $50. So let's say you got 4 of those.
Like the song.
That's $200. You feel me? And that's for like the bottom rate, not to say they're bottom rate, but that's so you want to look like, damn, that bitch bad. They want like at least 500 to a band, and that's on the low end, and that's just for one.
So where we at now?
So I mean, say we have 55. Like,
we have 55. We ain't even pushed the shit yet.
Yeah, like we haven't marketed it yet. We haven't, invested in social media platform. Like I mentioned the Spotify playlist and thing, but like shit, I don't know. Sometimes you fudge numbers. Yeah, like DJs. If you really want to take it to a radio situation, that costs money, bro. Like you know what I'm saying, like.
And that's on a weekly basis. That's you feel, especially if they don't fuck with you, because a nigga might be on some. I'm gonna play it this weekend, or I'm gonna play at this club. Most DJs, I'm gonna play it at this. I'm gonna play this shit at this club.
Right, and you ain't gonna be there.
You feel me?
And you don't know. Nobody gonna send you no video. And you know what I'm saying?
And then he might just really be one of them niggas where it's like, not go shout your shit out, just go play it in a mix.
Dude,
you feel me?
Let a motherfucker like it. You feel me? They asked the DJ who it is. Shit, he don't know. Shit.
Right.
Nigga
Shit.
paid.
Right.
Cash out, nigga. Shit.
Real shit, bro.
And then it's just like, I don't know. It's
really a $10,000 process. Then you got to get into putting your shit, and everybody just feel they could get their shit on iTunes. Niggas don't know shit about TuneCore or DistroKid. You feel me? You gotta pay to get that shit on there, and that shit's not free. It's not expensive, but it's not free.
None of this shit is free. Unless you just got somebody just really love you.
You know, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You just wasted your time.
Yeah. It's cool to make money off music, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, that has to grow. You know what I'm saying? The same way that the music has to grow, the money has to grow. Because the effort that you putting into it would grow naturally. You know what I'm saying? You getting better. Like, yeah, you would naturally look for that compensation. So, like, you ready to make that 10K investment for real? Like,
because you know it's gonna make you 20.
You feel me? Like that's that episode on Lil Dicky. Like, yo, I need my bar mitzvah money at 15K. A YG feature. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let you want to really get a feature for the song, or you know what I'm saying, and really like try to take it up a notch. Like, you got to clear records and shit. DJ Drama. I think I had an opportunity. Yeah, like I think he wanted like, I don't know, I want to say like 2 bands or songs or some shit like that. I want to say like maybe 10 for a tape or something. I don't know, like 13. I don't know, but it was like, I think it was like 1 or 2 bands for a song, which is cool. DJ Drama, do a song, maybe someone could record shit. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But like, would you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause then like, once you're ready to pay for performances, numbers, streams, people, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think that's different though.
Do you think it's a mindset though? Like, I'm willing to pay now, period. Like, okay, cool, maybe I won't pay for performance, like, I'll pay for other things. Like, so.
But that's gonna get you exposure though. And that's still a bet, because as soon as you said that shit, I was thinking, damn, I'll do that instantly. Because, and then I was thinking like, who listen to fucking, but then it's like, I would do that. And then it's like, but damn, who's listening to DJ Drama mixtapes in 2020? You feel me? And it's like, but somebody is. So you got to think like that. And then that's when it's a real, and that's when it's a risk. But it's like, that's a risk versus a reward thing, because it's going to get, you got to,
That's something that you can actually push more than that show. And that's you just doing 2 of your old songs, bro. You got some new DJ Drama. Like, DJ Drama. I haven't heard of him, but damn. Let me hear that shit.
And that's when it becomes a good investment.
Right, that's a great investment.
Versus like, because it's been spots where you pay just because DJ Drama's in here. You feel me? Like, that's the
situation I'm talking about, right? Yeah.
Right. And that's how it is. It's like,
in that room, I was paying like $50, $100 to get in that room.
Right. So it's like,
it's like that conversation, like, oh, will you pay to have dinner with Jay-Z? Or will you take the $500,000?
$500,000. Because
I've had dinner before.
I've had dinner before, and
I've had $500.
And because that $500K, I'm gonna do some shit, and I'm gonna eventually, and then eventually I'm gonna flip this 500, and Jay and me gonna be in the same room regardless.
Trust me, I would take the $500K, but you think it's a mindset as an artist going into looking at that? Because we are talking about.
You can come away from the dinner, but you can come away from the dinner, bro, with nothing, bro. Like literally, like a cool conversation with Hov.
I talk about some whole other shit.
You know what I'm saying? Right. It might not even. You might even get to like, I heard your shit. You hard. You know what I'm saying? Or you might say that in passing. But like, yo, let me tell you about like this, whatever. Like I just visited, friends last week, and like I saw this
about some whole other shit.
And put you on some shit,
but it's not. I came to talk about music, Hov. You talking about
how you gonna sign like whatever.
Africa. Like, you wanna, me and B building wells in fucking Africa, and you go tell this nigga like, man, bro, that's cool and shit. I'm not really trying to hear about you making Africa better.
On one train, Joey Badass just had dinner with Hov, thinking about signing a deal. That nigga walked away with like, you know what I'm saying, like, nothing happened, whatever, cool. But yeah, like tomorrow, Jay-Z called you, let's have dinner. All right. You know what I'm saying? But like,
now that's different because he wanted to talk. He's
just
calling you at that point. But
that goes back to like, hey, you've won a contest. Would you rather have this $500 or have a dinner with a nigga who just doing this shit to do this shit? You feel me? Because that's how it is.
Tell him to text me.
He's making more off of going to dinner than you getting paid.
Like, he's getting paid, so you can go to dinner with him.
Right. So he probably in a mindset. We've all been places that we don't want to be. So you said,
what's up?
And I'm not gonna lie. You might. I ain't gonna lie. I might fan out like eating dinner, and he on some. I'm just here so I won't get fired type shit. You feel me? And I'm like, tell me something, and he's just telling me about the heydays of Rockefeller Records. You feel me? And yeah, I almost lost B. More of the story is,
that reminds me of the show Atlanta. You know how he gave so much of a real aspect of just trying to be a rapper.
Yeah.
That reminds me of just like how they was getting played, and shit like
his name earned. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the wildest.
But that's real shit. A lot of times, bro, like. And that's real life, and that's why that show's so raw because it's real life. Like, if you want to know what it's like in the journey of being a rapper, don't watch the new season where they got some buzz. Start at season 1, episode 1, and that's going to tell you exactly, not kinda, exactly how your journey's going to be.
You're with a bitch that's going on dates.
You hear me? You're going to get finessed. You're going to be broke. Niggas gonna clown you. Niggas go down you. Niggas, especially if you live in a major city. Don't try to be a rapper in a major city. Like everybody raps. And you know how hard, how many places I've been, besides, not even open mics that be down there like open mics, because everybody's on the same shit. Yeah, follow me on Instagram, I rap. Follow me on Instagram, I rap. You down on my mixtape, I down on your mixtape.
I seen one dude come up off an open mic, Coach G. He signed Timberland.
Yeah, I know.
It's the only person I ever seen. But he was so different, and it was just, but still, like, it's just.
I came up during the media shit. Like, so I would say, like, shit, I seen Chance, like, obviously there, and, like, from Jones shit, maybe Reggie, so, like, I'd say him. But, like, I don't know, man. The open mic shit, like now, it's
too basic.
Man,
really when I thought I was an artist, Tone told me open mic G. I said no, nigga.
I told you don't do no open mic. We gonna do open mic. That shit for like some practice. That shit is practice.
Open mic. Put the phone up. That's your open mic.
That shit is practice, bro. Like
I just played out 2 joints. I'm like, I need production value. You know what I'm saying? Like I need, like, you gotta hear this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I gotta. It's got to be a
And
microphone. Like
that's gonna
sometimes
be
this
the
shit
thing
don't have
too.
mics.
And that's gonna be the thing too. Like you not go come out sounding like Wayne.
Yeah.
Like it be a lot of raw niggas with a lot of raw flows, and you could just see the potential. Like, damn, G, if you would either just find a good studio, or if you just had a bigger budget, if you could stop going to these $35 hour studios and go to like a good
30 a song.
50. You feel me? And go to like a good 50 an hour plus.
Yeah.
And just hear the difference. Just hear the difference, bro. And we not even saying like yo, this my man's. We just go jam out and we go rock out and we go pump these shits. Like you only feeling them so hard because it's y'all. And that's why everybody else is like,
oh my god,
turn this shit. I don't know. Maybe like I listened to my old shit like when I first started, bro. And me and the guys really thought we was doing some shit because it's like a real team effort, and we on some. We so underground with this shit. We rapping in a car. We're rapping in the closet. And I'm rapping my ass off, my hardest. Like I listened, some of that shit would have been raw if I just went to a studio. Then you start going to, I got a homie to go to Columbia. You know what I mean? And that nigga's still learning. So you got two beginners. He's a beginner engineer. You're a beginner rapper. And you need to go to a real studio from the jump and have a nigga that can tell you as he's engineering and shit like, hey, bro, your verse is going into your hook. You might want to fix that. Versus like you really thinking you got some shit and now you comfortable with this. Because I seen that shit. I know niggas that don't know how to write, but swear they be spitting because they raw as hell at freestyling. Like they could feel when the hook coming in on a freestyle, but as far as writing, they don't know the right structure because no one showed them, no one's told them. You feel me? So, long story short, G, niggas need to just invest in yourself, no matter if it's some clothes.
I say the advice for rappers and business, just anything in life, like make sure you are in a controlled situation. Make sure that you have some leverage in your situation on whatever it is.
And have the right money. Have control, have right money.
You might not have no money, but as long as you're in control of the situation, your networking skills or something that you good at, you control the situation. You have made it. You didn't go with the flow, you directed it.
Yep.
I heard something interesting, like you either got the money or you got the time. You know what I'm saying? If you got the money, use the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, cool, whatever. But if you got the time, hit everything you can. You know what I'm saying? Like,
almost 10 minutes.
10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, just go. You know what I'm saying? Wherever they call or whatever, just just go. So
yeah, man, real shit. But going back to that have money, have time shit, because I used to think like that. Then I really got on that work hard. I mean, work smart, not hard shit. There you go. You can have both, bro.
I live by that.
You can have both. It's
people.
People out here really having multiple jobs, multiple streams of income, owning multiple things, and not doing shit. Like eventually they gotta come out.
Once in
shake
a while,
some, you feel me? You gotta
fill up the tank, fill up the
check
know
in. Yeah, but you might gotta go pop in the office. And
fill
then
out
you out
paperwork.
for some weeks doing whatever you feel, months, whatever. Like, yeah, you only there just to remind niggas like, yeah,
this still mine.
This still my shit.
Pay my shit on time.
Stay on you motherfuckers that work for me. You never know, bitch. I can pop up anytime. I don't because I'm doing some whole other vacation type shit.
Traveling the world.
You feel me? But stay on your job like I'm right here type shit. And that goes into like, and that's, I like to get high and watch $100 million mansions.
I just like the first part.
You feel me? Like shit that seems so unattainable in your life. Like shit my parents look at and be like, that's crazy. Why would someone fucking spend $500 million on a mansion. How many rooms do you need? Yeah. And it's just the thought like somebody in the world can afford this $500 million crib. And they're proud, and they not even there because it's in France. You feel me? Like it's in the middle of nowhere. Like they keep the lights on. You feel me? And can keep the lights on. I was watching this one crib, and this was yesterday, G, because we finna get up out of here. But G, the crib was so raw. And the only thing I was thinking is just like in regular person's terms, like how much is this landscaping cost? How much? Yeah. Why the fuck do you need a fountain in the middle of your driveway? How much is this nigga water bill? Because it's a continual fountain. I'm just thinking of how every black mama has told their kid, to better turn that water. Why you got that water running for?
That's what I mean by keep the lights on. Like,
you feel me? Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like all that shit. Like, how much is this heated cobblestone driveway cost to keep heated? You feel me? So it's not only the fact that I have
the way this nigga turned his head, he was like
what? All of these luxuries and it's, you feel me? Like that shit raw as hell. That shit raw as hell. And it's heated. So you gotta think like, and it's big. Yeah. It's not like our driveway. It's did
you hear what Ross said about his loan? Though? Like,
yeah.
You know, like you got to get all the homies, and you know what I'm saying? You got the John Deere shit. Like,
yeah, but that's cool.
Yeah,
if you got, but that's if you live in a place where you can call your homies. This is somebody's vacation home. This isn't even a main home. Yeah. So how much does it cost yearly? Because you're only out here for maybe like 2 weeks on your vacation. Maybe longer, who knows? But you don't live here. So how much does it cost to keep this bitch afloat when you not gone? You just gotta have money, G, and that's what I'm saying, bro. You gotta get this bag, G, and that's called working smart, not hard. These niggas not even tripping. We gotta get to a point where, like, people look at us, and I'm not saying we're gonna spend money crazy, but have so much money that you can do crazy things, and it's normal to you.
You want to, right?
You feel me?
And that's what I was really, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna rap it, but like that's what I was getting to with the house thing. Is like it exists in a world where like that doesn't hurt a person. You know what I'm saying? Like so that's why. You know what I'm saying? Like and so like we saying right now, like everything gotta grow. You know what I'm saying? Like I was thinking just right now, I'm sure we all got expenses that like you feel me?
That needs to take care of
luxury habits, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, you know what I'm saying, that costs money. Shit, but it don't hurt us because shit, we want to do this or whatever it is, you know. So, you know, could you see yourself living in a house like that?
Yeah.
No, most definitely. I was gonna say like. Me and Ern, we actually just took a ride around this little town with like mattress on top of mattress on mattress. We have fucking driveways that wrap around like this, pools.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's like 2 people living in that motherfucker.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, why and how and just.
It's so many. And I like to like go to these places and just ride through like being my girl. We would go through like North Lake or Wilmette, Glencoe. No, we going to like million. We going to millionaire, like where the median for the city per household is like a $5 million income.
Where's that town that they host that they have that plant place that you know what it's like a big spot where they have plants and all different types.
Oh, Frankfurt.
Is that Frankfurt?
What's
the name of that planetarium thing? Or is it like a?
Oh, Morton Grove, the Morton Arbitorium.
That's what it's called. They have all different type of plants.
Yeah,
trees.
Yeah, yeah. There's plenty of money in Morton Grove.
They make lean in Morton Grove.
They do.
That's why I work at Morton Grove.
Yeah, they do.
No, yeah, so that neighborhood out there, them houses are beautiful. It's very motivating. It's motivating. Like when I was in short, it was motivating to me to like, man, what I have to do to get that type shit.
Even though I'm about to leave my teaching job soon to pursue my dreams and shit, and the reason why I really realized, like, man, I want to teach, but I can't do both. I need the bag. I'm not gonna get the bag to start my own school if I'm teaching. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So, like. Looking at these cribs, Like looking at these cribs and like Lincoln Park where I work at. First I had to drive through downtown, looking at all these fucking beautiful ass condos and all these beautiful ass cars. Then I gotta drive through Streeterville. Then you feel me? Then you feel me? Then I'm in Lincoln Park and you just $200,000 apartments, big as hell, fucking $1 million cribs, like Teslas, niggas driving Teslas and Ferraris and Bentleys.
Just to go down the street,
You feel me? Like regular cars. Once you see that shit, bro, it changes your mindset, bro. And like, before we get up out of here, because I know the fans, they got a short attention span. They probably smoke. We smoked 2 woods. I know y'all probably smoked a good 4. So, but before we get up out of here, we got Ern in here. We got Kyle in here. We got motherfucking OG Sterlz in here. Ordinary Generalz, G-Talk 2020. We just want y'all to know, G, like, y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want to do, whatever y'all want to be. Nothing is crazy. It's only crazy when you don't do it. You're going to fail. I want you to remember that. You're going to fail. But when you fail, take that lesson. It's not a loss, it's a lesson. And go back to the drawing board.
Do it. Can I say one thing? I heard something the other day. Steve Harvey, he was saying, if you give up, it's one guarantee. It'll never happen.
Yeah.
You're going, you know what I'm saying, at least, you know what I'm saying, you could potentially get to where you're going to get better, whatever. But there is one guarantee, you know what I'm saying, when you give up. So.
Yep. You can't lose. You can't win if you never attempt it. You feel me? That's what separates an idea from $1 million idea. If you don't do the shit. So y'all remember that. Y'all have a blessed and prosperous night. Y'all go ahead and get y'all some sleep. Take y'all some notes. Read y'all some books. Drink y'all some water. Exercise. Y'all be blessed and prosperous.
Yes, sir. We out here.
Yep.